Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here for another story time. If you want to see this look, I just recorded it. It is up on my channel now, so go check that out. And also while you're there, go check out my previous story times, which I'm going to make a playlist for all of my story times. So, we are still in boyfriend month, November, right? So today, let's talk about boyfriend number 3. And we're going to call him Chaser, okay? And I'll explain all that in a minute. But before I get into that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media is listed down below. Turn the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload. But on to the story time, okay? So, mind you, most of my story times I met these people offline. I'm a real big homebody. I don't really go nowhere. So most of the people I meet are offline or either through work. So, yeah. Okay, so this is after Cat. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Cat is my previous boyfriend, which that story time is up. Go check that out about him. This is after him, like almost directly after him. I told you I was in a serial dating moment, okay? Like I was breaking up dating. That is not healthy. Do not do that, okay? So I met Chaser. I actually met him previous to this online, and he chased me for like 2 years, hence the name Chaser, okay? He chased me for like 2 years, and I was not giving him time of day. I was like, no, I'm not interested. No, thank you. I won't be bothered, blah, 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 blah. But after I had broke up with Kat for cheating on me and getting a girl pregnant or whatever the case may be, I was feeling down. I was feeling alone, and he caught me, y'all. He caught me at a vulnerable moment, okay? He had hit me up, and he was like, hey, beautiful, how are you? And I was like, I'm not all right, but, I'm all right. He was like, well, let me take you out. And I'm like, all right, cool, bet, sure. So him and his brother comes and gets me. Mind you, that should have been flag number 1. You know what I'm saying? His brother, you and your brother come and get me? Like, what? So we go to this club. They wouldn't let me in because I had on jeggings, and they was like, oh no, we not letting you in. But I really think it's because I was black. He was black too, but I really think because there was other people in line that had on leggings and they let them in. But anyway, so we went somewhere else, and crazy part about it is his brother paid for dinner. So that should have been flag number 1 right there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is your brother paying for everything? Why are you not paying for nothing? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. He spent the night in my house. His brother took his car, which I don't think that was really ever his car, but whatever, and went home, and he stayed in my apartment. We didn't do nothing because Mother Nature was on heavy impact, like, hey, how you doing? And he still wanted to stay or whatever, so I was like, all right, cool, whatever, sure. So then, for like a week, everything was good. I was in the process of trying to find a new place, and he wanted me to move. So I live close to like the downtown area where I stay. He wanted me to move across town. Mind y'all, I don't drive. My job is downtown. So I was like, I don't know about that. But he was like, I'll make sure that you get back and forth to work and all this and all that. And I was like, I don't know about that. So we getting closer and closer and closer, and I'm not hearing nothing from him. And I'm like, oh no, let me find something. So I found a place that was like 5 minutes away from where I was staying at that point in time. I subleased that, and I moved in there. He did not help me. None of that. Like, he pissed me off. So this is supposed to be our apartment, right? Like, he never lived there. But anyway, so, during this time of me finding a place and moving, I had met his older brother. No, I met his youngest brother and his sister. His sister had just moved down here, and she had a girlfriend she was dealing with down like an hour and a half away from where we stayed, and he wanted me to ride with him. So I rode with him quite a few times. Mind you, I had to work, but I was still getting in the car riding with him, going down there almost every 3 days, it seemed like. Which that's why I cannot listen to the Party Next Door one of his CDs, because that's all we used to listen to. I cannot listen to it without thinking about that boy, and it irritates my soul because I love that CD. But anyway, that's one conversation. So once I moved, my best friend helped me move. My best friend Danielle helped me move my bedroom and all that stuff. She had her people come up here and help me move all my stuff. I moved to my apartment, got my apartment set up. He never, he would disappear, and that should have been red flag number 2. He would disappear for days at a time. Days at a time, could not find him, nothing. And so then when I found him, he was like, oh, I got locked up, da 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 da. And at that time, I didn't realize that you could look up people's charges and stuff like that. He never, I don't believe that boy ever got locked up. I think he was, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. I don't think he ever got locked up. He just was disappearing, you know what I'm saying? So then he probably stayed in that apartment 4 times out of the whole time I was there, the whole relationship. So I started messing with him in November. Actually, today is, what's today? November 8th. I started messing with him November 7th, 5 years ago, because Facebook would not let me be great yesterday. Facebook reminded me that I had put on my Facebook that me and him was in a relationship 5 years ago. So what is it, 2000? That's 2015? Yeah, November 7th of 2015, I started dating that boy, okay? I moved into my new apartment in December. And that week before, he just straight disappeared. Didn't hear from him, none of that. And that's when he came back and told me, oh, I had got locked up, or whatever the case may be. And so that was December. Well, end of November, beginning of December. So then my family has an annual Christmas Eve party every year. And of course, I want to take him because you're my boyfriend. I want to take you. Disappears. My best friend, my male best friend, Kat, at that time, which if you watch that story, you know all about that. He, he had to come over there and make sure I was okay because it ended up actually snowing. And he literally drove in the snow to come make sure I was okay, make sure I get back and forth to work and everything like that. Which shout out to him for that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out for him for that, because even though we have our differences, I respect him for that. So he never showed up for Christmas Eve. My family had to come and get me for the Christmas Eve party. I cried majority of Christmas Eve day. I cried. I was so mad. So then New Year's come around, and him and his brother, his older brother that was from New York, was down here. They was at the house, and because his brother stayed in my house more than he did. But New Year's we had went. My god sister had a party, someone she knew was having a party, and she asked me to come with her. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. He was like, oh, you don't want to stay with me, boy? Where were you on Christmas Eve? So no, I'm dipping. Just like you dip, I'm dipping. The fuck. So I ended up going there, and I was so mad because there was this real cute dude there, okay? But when I tell y'all I'm faithful. He was eyeballing me, looking good, I don't know what, but I was like, dang, I'm in a relationship. Can't do that. I wish I had of. But anyway, so then a couple of weeks go by, his brother had this real big girl. When I say big, I know I'm a big girl, but this girl was big. Do you understand? He screwed that girl in my bed. So I put the brother out, because that's a no-no. Why are you, what? So then this has to be around end of January, beginning of February, I want to say. I get a phone call. No, I call him. And a female answers the phone. I'm like, hello, who's this? And she like, oh, yeah, I'm screwing him in your bed, da da da. Oh, you are? Okay, cool. I hung the phone up. Man, when I tell y'all, so I used to walk to work. That's how close I was to my job with that apartment. It normally takes me about a good 15, 20 minutes. When I tell y'all, I went to my manager, I told my manager, I was like, ma'am, I gotta go. Me and my manager was like this. So she was like, all right, cool, but I was like, I got to go. I made it home in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, y'all. When I tell y'all, I was like, whew, I was gone, okay? Get there, of course, no one's there. Me and him get into it. I'm like, yo, Who? He was like, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. So why your friend ain't here? First of all, why you got your friend? Why do you have your friend in my house, a female at that, first and foremost? Because this is not your house. This is my house. This is mine, okay? So why do you have someone in my house? Why do you have a female in my house that I don't even know? So I was like, let me see your phone. He was like, what? I was like, let me see your phone. So he gave me the phone. I was like, unlock it. He was like, no, I'm not. I said, either you unlock this phone, I'm going to toss it over the balcony. I'm going to break it. So then you can't talk to nobody. So unlock your phone. He on his phone. He got all these messages. This when Kick was popping. All these messages on Kick from females. Just boom, 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 boom. So I'm right now, I'm like, yo, what's your relationship with him? Oh, we talking? That's my boyfriend. They're like, oh, we didn't know. We so sorry, da 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 da. But then there's this one girl, real young girl. Um, she just graduated high school. Crazy enough, right? Um, I think all my exes cheated on me with young girls. That's crazy. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. But there's just this one girl, and she's just like, oh, we dating, we talking, whatever, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So he calls her and basically tell her, like, this is done. I want to be with her. I don't want to be bothered with you, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I'm thinking it's all done, right? So then time goes by, and once again, he disappears. And I happen to go on Facebook because we was friends on Facebook, and I see that he has posted pictures of her and of him and this girl. And I'm like, oh, so that's what we doing. Okay, cool, bet. Mind you, all his stuff's in my house. I call him up like, look, you got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to come get your stuff. I'm going to put it in the parking lot, and I'm going to set it all on fire. He was there in 5. He brought the girl to pick him up. The girl brought him to pick up his stuff because apparently his car got in an accident, whatever. Like I said, I don't ever think that was really his car. I think that was his dad's or his brother's car. And it's crazy because his brother, the first brother I met, had told me, yo, he's cheating on you. He's cheating on you. They had a rough relationship, so that's why I really didn't pay it no mind. But I really wish I had of him. Shout out to you for that too. But he comes, he gets the stuff, we talking. I smacked the shit out of him. I smacked the mess out of that boy. Like when I say one of them lean backs and whop, it was one of those. So time goes on. I end up getting into another. I told y'all I was serial dating. Don't y'all judge my life. And I'm getting into another relationship, which is gonna be the next story time. But while I'm in that relationship, him and this girl hit me up on Kick in a group message, and basically he called me out my name, all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, what are you getting out of this? Like, either Shawty, do you want to fight? Because I'm not fighting you over him, but we can fight. She was like, you just mad because he cheated on you. Girl, if you was dating him and he was dating me, that means he cheated on you too, baby girl. No, he ain't cheated on me. He only cheated on you. Whatever, whatever. So then they disappeared. I went about my day. I say probably maybe 2 years later after that, he hits me up on POF. I was like, why are you on POF if you in a whole relationship? He was like, oh, yeah, I'm using this for marketing purposes, da-da-da-da. But what's good with you? How are you? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, I'm alive. I'm good. What? What's wrong? What you want? What? He was like, can I come see you? I let him pull up on me or whatever. He was trying to get back with me. Mind you, he was still with Shawty, and Shawty was pregnant. They were engaged. And he had the audacity to say, do you want to come to my wedding? Boy, come to your what? Boy, you is smoking that good stuff, ain't you? I know you are, baby. No, I'm not doing that. No. What? Needless to say, I haven't heard from him as of lately, but he does hit me. He was at one point in time hitting me up. It seemed like once a year he was hitting me up. But I don't got nothing for him. What do we need to talk about? We ain't got nothing to talk about, baby. You did what you did, you want what you want, and it is what it is. Period. And that's just how I carry it. So yeah. That serial dating life ain't for me no more. I can't do that. But that is all I got for y'all today. I know that was a really quick, short story. But that relationship was November, December, January, February. So it was like 4 months. So it was quick. My whole thing is that, like I told him, you chased me for 2 years only to get me and then mess up. What type of sense does that make? But anyway, thank y'all for watching my video. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all turn that notification bell on so you get notified when I upload. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Period.